everyone, welcome. This is going to be an interesting one because you may not have ever heard of something like this before. So I'm going to put the information here. I'm pretty sure it's right for you guys on this one. So you guys can see the instructions. You can do a screen grab of that. And just so you know, what we're doing when we do a deep cleanse is you're looking for putting oils in your hair that are actually going to help really kind of deep clean it. And so some oils we'll put in our hair and scalp too often. So we don't want to strip our hair too much. What we're looking at is oils that are high in monoterpenes, and monoterpenes are really like good at scrubbing, just kind of getting off grime and grease. So what we would do, and it's not really so much, it's interesting because when you look at petrochemicals, those are not human chemicals, right? Those are from things that you might have been putting onto your hair. So if you're not using a really good conditioner or cleanser already, a shampoo and conditioner already, you might have buildup, and they're petrochemical buildup, and that's what this is going to help take care of. If you just have like overactive greasy hair, right? Like if you just have like we call it grease monkey hair, then you just need to find a better shampoo, and you need to balance your scalp better. And so there's some stuff that we're going to learn about how to do that. But for a make and take, again, we're looking at super easy ways to introduce oils to people very cleanly and not overdoing it. So I want to just show you guys a simple technique. Okay, so I use distilled water that's warm. So you get this warm. This is something, it's kind of like, remember those VO5 hot oil treatments? You do it after you, like right when you make it. So it's not like something that you're gonna make. So if you did this as a make and take, you might make it and then tell them just to warm it up. So kind of like they would just take their bottle. Remember, you'd get like boiling water in a bowl and then stick your VO5 hot oil treatment or whatever in there to warm it up. You can do that as well. It will not ruin the essential oils in there, but they're gonna use it all in one shot. So tell them to keep the cap on, okay? So all you do is add your oils first. Now, again, we're using three oils that are high in monoterpenes. And it's lemon, which we all know is really good at just kind of scrubbing and getting things out. Tea tree, high in monoterpenes as well. And then rosemary, which is just really good for your hair. All right, so all you're gonna do is take these oils, just take the caps off. You can do them all at the same time. So I'm just gonna take these caps off. And because this is a deep cleansing regimen and it's a one-time shot, it's kind of a lot. You're using a lot of essential oils. So some people are like, oh, that's a lot, 20 oils of each. So that's like 60 drops of essential oil in one little thing here. But these aren't super expensive oils, so that's not a huge deal. And also, again, this is a deep cleaning thing that you're doing. It's not something you would do all the time. So you can make half as much if you have a small head. I mean, realistically, if you don't have a lot of hair, just do half as much. If you have a ton of very thick hair, you would probably need the whole thing, possibly more, but probably not that much in oil. So don't worry about doubling the oil content, but you could do half as much with this. So my hair is not super thick, and I actually don't want to do the entire thing. So and I will use this today, so I'm excited about that. But I'm going to do 10, but normally it's 20 for normal hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of lemon, 10 of rosemary, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10 of tea tree. Now notice that I'm putting these oils in before the actual water, okay? It's important that you do this on all of your blends when you're making blends. You put them to the bottle first, and I'm mixing this bottle up. I'm just swirling it, you know, and that's gonna actually mix them together. A better way to synergize these would be to wait 24 hours before I put anything else in it, like put a cap on it and let it sit for 24 hours, but you can just leave it. So we're just gonna do that, especially for a make and take, it's fine. Just swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. Don't ever shake your oils. You don't wanna oxygenate them. If you put too much, if you're actually oxygenating them by shaking it, it's just gonna cause them to actually oxidize, which means that's realistically the only way an essential oil can expire, is if you oxidize it. Okay, so when people talk about like, what if my oils are too hot? If they're capped and they get hot, don't worry about it, just let them cool down, and once they cool down, they're fine. So it's the oxygen that you're adding in there. Okay, so once those are all mixed, I'm taking if you're gonna apply it right away, do already pre-warmed water. This is distilled water, and I'm just gonna pour this in. And again, depending on the hair length that you have or the amount of area that you're trying to clean, you can do like half as much. So I'm just gonna fill it to about a little over half, because I used half of the oils, or you could fill this whole thing up. Okay, so oil and water don't mix, right? The essential oils and water don't mix, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but the essential oils are floating nicely on the top. What you're gonna do is right when you apply this, just shake the whole thing up, okay? And you can see they've mixed. They're like, it's all murky now, all right? Right when you apply it. So just shake it, apply it, shake it, apply it. So because we used a dropper bottle, I could actually take this and put it right on my scalp and then put it back in, shake it, right on my scalp. What you want to do is get your hair wet, actually get it like hot, wet, so that it's all ready to go, towel dry it off, and then apply all this. So you're going to towel dry it, apply this, and then put one of those, like put your hair up and put one of those like caps on, like a shower cap, and just wait. Okay, so you can wait for as long as you want. You can wait 10 minutes. That's typical for a deep cleanse. You don't want it to dry out, so that's why the cap needs to be on. So just let it sit in there. It's gonna do its magic. It's just basically gonna be deep cleaning your scalp and your hair, and then go into the shower and rinse it out. You're welcome to then add conditioner to that, but we're going to do the deep conditioner next, so you're going to get to see how I do a deep conditioner. So this would be a double treatment. So again, very inexpensive to do a deep clean, as opposed to paying for store-bought stuff that's really bad for you. If you've ever looked at even some of those companies that have very mild, they say like we're a chemical-free company, and they have these deep cleaners for your hair, they're really bad for your hair. They strip it. They're exceptionally drying. They're exceptionally like full of sulfates and just nasty stuff. So I just highly recommend staying away from any store-bought deep cleansers, but this is a solution for many of you guys who get some buildup from overstyling. All right, so that's your deep clean. Now again, you could just let it be. So what I would say, if you're gonna do this as a make and take, have them add the oils, cap it, don't shake it. Let the oils be alone on top. They will synergize better. They're going to stay there. They're going to be just fine. Tell them when they use it, warm up the water, right? This is interesting. Just don't shake it. Stick it in with the oils on top. Stick it into the water to warm up the water. And then once it's warm enough, shake it and use it right away. All right? So this is a fun one, and I hope you guys enjoy this, because I bet you've never heard of this one before. All right, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.